The impact of the LRA conflict in northern Uganda is visible everywhere you look. The overgrown fields, broken down roads and homes, and less obvious but perhaps most profound, the people. There's a lot of rebuilding to do.
We are standing in this home which is under construction. It is called Round Hut, and it's a traditional hut that are built by the local people here.
The people building this hut are young men who have expertise and tools of the trade. They're part of what's called the Youth Agricultural Project. Instead of getting a paycheck, they are paid in plowed land. It's the latest project of Christian Counselling Fellowship and funded by Crossroads Missions.
Why we did that? Because most youth, they grew up in the camp. So youth, they are not educated, they have no skills, they have no employment. So the only source of employment for them is agriculture. So what we are doing is we are engaging youth in the community services to foster the social network that was broken during the war.
These young men are a mixture of camp dwellers and former LRA abductees. This house is a good illustration of what's going on in northern Ugandan society, restoring the traditional structures that have been broken down. This is a very practical kind of home.
We don't have electricity, and even if we have electricity, this category of people that we are supporting cannot afford electricity because they have to pay monthly bills.
Though it may be simple, these structures are sturdy and built to last. A far cry from the huts the beneficiaries currently live in.
It rains throughout the night, and in this small house I sleep with 3 children, which is very squeezed at night.
Without help, this widow would never be able to leave camp, let alone build a house. She's one of 100 recipients of the homes built by these young people. But Achan says the benefits of this program go far beyond the 100 recipients.
It's a very great healing because when they're talking, you talk, you chat, you laugh, you just feel life within you. So it has helped him a lot to, to heal.
The war didn't just affect young men, but many young women. And they too are a big part of rebuilding this land from the ground up. This is Uganda's next generation, reclaiming the land. Many of them are child mothers, girls who were abducted by the Lord's Resistance Army and impregnated. Now that they've come home, many of them don't have jobs. The Youth Agricultural Project aims to not only employ them, but give them the opportunity to help other vulnerable people in their community. Agnes is one of many working moms clearing the land so it can be plowed. She was abducted by LRA soldiers at 14. Now 16, she has 2 children.
She escaped while there was fighting between the government army and the rebels. So by God's protection, she managed to escape unhurt.
Coming home for these girls can often be more traumatic than their abductions. Seen as the enemy, they must fight stigma.
But the community, the neighbors fear her because they associate her that she's a killer. And that makes it very difficult for her.
But in these fields, Agnes is just like everyone else, something that gives her hope.
This group is very good because, first of all, it helps me to stay with other people who have the same problem like me. And also, it's good that I'm helping other people who are poor and who have suffered like me.
And while she was never able to go to school, she's working hard so her daughters will get an education. Alice Achan couldn't be more proud of these girls, working together to rebuild their land.
Seeing this girl doing this thing and their life changing positive is the source of my strength, because it's my desire that their life change from the time they come up from the LRA abduction to the time that where they are now. It is so encouraging, and it makes my work easy and give me peace in my life, because that's what my heart is, that these girls should get up from where they are and move another step.